WYLN Studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. WYLN Evening Edition at 5:30 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Wednesday, November 18th, 2015. I'm Ann Gownley. A Shepton man is facing charges of hiding a camera in a bathroom of a building he owned to get looks at children using the bathroom. State police say 40-year-old Christopher Chenio hid a video camera in the bathroom of a home on Beach Street in Hazleton. He used it to get intimate images of a 12-year-old girl and a 14-year-old boy. The camera was discovered by the child's mother, who noticed an electrical cord this past Sunday. The mother told police that Chenio was known to pop in several times a week without specific permission. She also said that Chenio had been tutoring her children in schoolwork. When confronted by state police, he admitted to buying and placing the camera in the bathroom. He was arraigned on several charges last night by Magisterial District Judge Joseph Sola and is in county prison on $50,000 cash bail, with a preliminary hearing set for next Wednesday. Hazleton police arrested a man on several charges after he was found lurking about on West Diamond Avenue Monday evening. They say 24-year-old Jose Rodriguez had been involved in an assault around 3:30 Monday morning at a home on West Diamond Avenue. Later in the day, he came back. Someone who lives there allowed him in, while someone else called police. Rodriguez was charged with stalking, burglary, trespassing, assault, and several other charges. He is in county prison on $10,000 bail. West Hazleton police are investigating a hit and run and are looking for the driver in an incident that happened this morning in the borough. According to police, the accident happened around 1 o'clock in the morning in the area of North Warren Street and Monroe Avenue. A 20-year-old man suffered traumatic injuries when he was struck by the vehicle while crossing the street. The man was taken by a friend to Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. According to witnesses at the scene, he was struck by a light-colored sport utility vehicle, possibly silver or gray. The SUV fled north on North Broad Street. The car may have front-end damage because of that impact. Anyone with information is asked to call police in West Hazleton at 570-455-3733 or dial 911. Hazleton City Council is once again a 5-person council with a replacement name to fill Keith Bass' seat after he resigned in September. WYLN's Gary Perna has more.
We have been waiting over a month to find out who will replace Keith Bass on Hazleton City Council. Council sent petitions to Luzerne County President Judge Richard Hughes to appoint a new council member. This afternoon, Judge Hughes signed an order to name Hazleton native and former council candidate John Keegan as the newest member of Hazleton City Council. We spoke with Keegan today about the appointment.
Well, I was honored to be able to step up and serve the people of Hazleton. I believe that I can bring a perspective that we haven't been seeing on council in a while, and hopefully, again, attack the issues about police, the streets, the blight, and so on. I know it's a short period of time, but there's time to get things looked at least start a discussion.
Keegan will fulfill Bass' term, which ends in January when the new council is sworn in. That will take place the first Monday of the month. So Keegan will only sit on council for about 5 weeks. He wants to hit the ground running and hopes to get a fair budget in place for the residents of Hazleton.
I've already gone through the budget line item by line item, and I intend on bringing my perspective to council so that we can get a realistic budget for the citizens of Hazleton. Well, we're going to talk about what's in the budget and the reason why the mayor proposed this tax increase, the reason why the mayor proposed the EIT increase for the police, and try to come to a consensus as to how to solve the problems.
The state Senate did not vote on a bill. The state Senate did not vote on a bill to eliminate school property taxes on Tuesday. It was postponed for a week. The bill's prime sponsor, Senator David Argyle, said the bill will be tweaked to address what they call minor technical concerns over its implementation. The Senate Majority Leader Jake Corman said staff lawyers will review the bill's impact on the existing property tax and rent rebate program and voter referendums on school tax hikes. The bill, Senate Bill 76, would increase the state sales tax from 6% to 7%, broadening the base of what's taxable to include more products and services, and it would increase the state personal income tax from 3.07% to 4.34%. The new revenue from those taxes would replace revenue lost from the elimination of school property taxes in all 500 school districts. Municipal and county taxes would not be affected. The proposal has been floating around the Capitol for several years and has been tweaked several times. Yesterday was to have been the first ever Senate vote on that proposal. Berwick police busted up a meth lab last night. Police Chief Ken Strish says his department, along with agents from the Attorney General's office, executed a search warrant at 1119 Fifth Avenue. They seized numerous things connected to the manufacture and distribution of methamphetamines. They arrested Michael Sockritter, Kathleen Bauer, and Joseph Kinney Jr. All three were arraigned last night on a list of charges which include manufacture of a controlled substance, possession of a controlled substance, risking a catastrophe, and related counts. A bill written by State Senator John Gordner is closer to becoming law. It would ban the practice of people sentenced to community service being able to buy gift cards for an organization instead. The bill was approved unanimously by the House Judiciary Committee and now heads to the House floor for a vote. Gordner said he introduced the bill after learning of the practice in Northumberland County. Between 2002 and 2008, the Northumberland County Probation Department allowed defendants to buy gift cards, which were then given to the department and donated to local charities. But in 2014, $4,000 in unused gift cards were found in a safe in the probation department. Northumberland County President Judge William Wiest then ordered a halt to that practice. Gordner said anyone ordered to do community service shouldn't be able to buy his way out of it. Someone who shopped at the Redner's Warehouse Market in Shenandoah is $225,000 richer after buying a Cash 5 lottery ticket. A winning ticket matching all 5 numbers 9, 8, 16, 27, 28 was sold Saturday at the store. The winner receives $225,000 before federal withholding taxes of 25%. So far, the winner has not come forward to claim their prize. The winner should sign the back of the ticket and call the state lottery at 717-702-8146. A claim may be filed at any of the 7 lottery ticket offices from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, or 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on weekdays at the lottery headquarters in Middletown and Dauphin County. The retailer received a $500 bonus for selling that winning ticket. Well, the countdown is on to the 2015 Wilkes-Barre City Christmas Parade, and you can see it live here on WYLN. This Saturday, November 21st, WYLN will broadcast the parade live with the assistance of Service Electric TV and Communications of Wilkes-Barre. Our live coverage starts at 3 p.m., so make sure you join Gary Perna and myself for all of the fun. And rumor has it that Santa will be flying in from the North Pole and will be in Public Square to light the Christmas tree and meet with all of the children. Again, you can watch the parade live here on WYLN this Saturday at 3 p.m. Well, with the Christmas parade this Saturday, the city of Wilkes-Barre will be closing off some streets to accommodate the parade. Drivers are advised that South Main Street from Public Square to Ross Streets will be closed from 1:30 p.m. to 5 o'clock. The following roads that are up on your screen now will also be closed during that time. No parking signs will be posted along the parade route, and vehicles in violation will be ticketed and towed beginning at 1 p.m. Those heading to the parade are advised to use the public parking facilities throughout the city. Time now for a first look at our forecast. Another chilly day, but hopefully the threat of rain will pass us by. Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbachik's in the Weather Center with the details. Joe, what can we expect for the rest of the week and, of course, the weekend as the Wilkes-Barre welcomes all for the Christmas parade?
Well, we are going to have to deal with some rain as we head into tomorrow. In fact, here's a look at satellite and radar. Increasing clouds across our area. We just saw some spritzes, a little bit of a few raindrops, a little bit of some drizzle here and there today, but that's about it. But look out toward the west, leading edge of some rain, even some severe weather down toward the south. Again, that precipitation is making its way toward the east, but right now, there's really not much going on. There's just been a little bit of that drizzle, a couple of light raindrops out there, but that pretty much is about it. Temperature-wise, there you can see 40s and 50s. Look at Pittsburgh, though, coming in with 64 degrees. These were high temperatures over the past 24 hours, but Things are going to start to go downhill over the next couple of days temperature-wise. 50 now in New Angola, 53 in Berwick, and 54 in Danville. A complete 7-day forecast coming up in just a few. Ann?
Thanks, Joe. Coming up next, details on what Luzerne County will do now that council members voted down a loan that it needs to keep things running in the county. Plus, that and much more coming your way only on WYLN. Stay tuned.
You're watching WYLN News with Ann Gownley, Gary Perna, Julie Stefanovich, Paula Degnan, Chief Videographer Mike Lula, weather with meteorologist Joe Garbacik, sports with Eric DeBerardinis and Gabriella Justin.
Family owned and operated, the experienced professionals at Lehigh Tire have served the residents of the greater Hazleton area for over 55 years. From our full line of passenger, light truck, and commercial tires to our automotive services including tune-ups, inspections, oil changes, and alignments.
Every time I've ever done business here, they've been very polite, straightforward, and the job gets done quickly and right.
Find the right tire for the right price today at Lehigh Tire.
Electric Frog Designs is your one-stop for screen printing, vehicle wrap signs, awnings, and so much more. They have all you need for your sporting event, including a large selection of trophies and awards. Custom-made plaques are also available. They can customize your marketing and promotional items, welcome home loved ones, or share the joy of special events with their banners large or small. Locally owned and operated, quality work at affordable prices. Why go anywhere else? Electric Frog Designs, located on Route 309 in Drums. Stop in today.
A majority of Luzerne County Council members voted last night not to borrow $20 million that was needed to keep the county running. WYLN's Gary Perna breaks down what will happen next with the county and spoke with one member of council that is not so happy.
A massive county government shutdown is looming over Luzerne County, leaving many county workers stunned and uncertain about what will happen next. County Council members Harry Hass, Edward Berminski, Kathy Dobash, Elaine Sorokas, Stephen A. Urban, and Stephen J. Urban voted down the borrowing plan. Councilmember Harry Hass was the swing vote. He said he wanted to send a message to state officials who caused the problem by failing to pass a state budget. County Councilmember Rick Morelli said he is not happy with the council members that voted down the plan.
Since the majority decided not to borrow this short-term loan, it puts us in a huge crisis right now. We are right now looking at our options. We're looking at what we may have to shut down, which are important agencies such as children and youth that affected the kids in so many ways. And what it also does is it hurts everything we worked for in the last 4 years with our financing and our credit rating. Part of that money would also be to pay our debt payments. And with that, by us not doing that, it puts us in default, and it basically knocks us down back to where we were. So out of the 4 years I've been on council, it's one of the most disappointing votes I've seen.
The county is owed $22 million from the state. And the county is in a bind because the administration has been using money needed for debt repayment and payroll to keep state-funded human service agencies operating since about the beginning of July. County Budget and Finance Division head Brian Sweats said there will be a massive layoff because there's only about $4 million left in the general fund operating budget. The county court system is expected to file a legal action requiring the county to keep providing essential services in some departments such as the prison and 911. County Chief Solicitor David Pedri said the administration may be forced to declare an emergency. There is also talk of the county council firing County Manager Bob Lawton, who was not at Tuesday's meeting. But can the county afford to fire him right now?
Again, our manager is right now in California interviewing for another job. So with that said, I think we're at a very good position to say we need to move in another direction. There are a lot of reasons why we need to do that. And again, I've been his biggest advocate. Everyone knows that. And I hate to see anyone lose their job, but we're in this position to make tough decisions. And we need someone in here who's going to be able to forecast a little bit better and to make some better decisions that he made. And so I think the timing is good right now to move in that direction.
County Council is slated to meet again at Tuesday, November 24th. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Gary Perna.
Thank you, Gary. Coming up next, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is back with a full look at our forecast, plus a look at what the Hazleton Area School District plans to do as Harrisburg's budget remains at a standstill. That and much more, including sports. Stay tuned. More news is headed your way only on WYLN.
Did you know that suicide rates are on the rise in Luzerne and Wyoming counties? Did you know that over 100 Americans commit suicide every day? And did you know that you can help prevent suicide? I'm Jeffrey Warren. I'm here to tell you there is help. If you or someone you know is depressed, dial 800-273-TALK or the emergency helpline at 211. For more information and suicide prevention tips, visit any of these websites. Together, we can save lives.
We're here. We're here to fight this. We're here with board-certified oncologists. We're here with access to genetic counseling, clinical trials, and the most advanced treatment options. We're here with the strength of the region's leading health network. And now we're here in Hazleton, the new LVHN Cancer Center. We're here for you.
Combined Insurance makes it easy to protect you and your loved ones by paying cash directly to you when you need it most. Whether you're looking for accident and sickness, disability, or life coverage, Combined Insurance has a policy to meet your needs and fit your budget. Call John Ravello, 570-499-0504 for an appointment to help determine the best coverage for you. That's John Ravello, 570-499-0504.
Well, we got just a little bit of some drizzle out here at our TV station in Hazleton, but we got some heavier rain, some showers coming into play, especially as we progress through tomorrow, followed by some much colder air onto the graphic for today. And you'll be able to see for yourself that, you know, maybe it wasn't the nicest of days to be outdoors. We had a lot of those clouds around. We saw a little bit of the drizzle across our region. But at least we didn't have to deal with any heavy stuff across northeastern Pennsylvania. We're at 48 degrees, our live Lehigh tire conditions outside our television station in Hazleton. Still in the 50s in Williamsport as well as Selinsgrove, and it's still in the lower 60s, very mild out there in Pittsburgh where it's at 62 degrees. Temperatures holding in the 50s in the Wyoming Valley area. A little bit breezy from time to time. Winds about 10 or so miles per hour. We got the increase in clouds. Now, you don't see a lot of green showing up. In fact, practically nothing throughout the state. Doesn't mean it's not doing anything. A little bit of that drizzle out there in the atmosphere. Too light to be depicted on radar. Not the case out in the Ohio Valley region. There you can see the leading edge of some heavier rain and some showers. That is going to start to spread in our direction as we go into tomorrow. So we kind of stay on the mild side as we head through tonight, and even as we go into tomorrow, good chance many places will be in the 60s, and then notice the colder air ushering its way into our area as we go into our Friday morning. Many areas will be only in the 30s early in the morning. Now, precipitation-wise, from the showers and rain we're going to get across our area, for the most part, I think under half of an inch of precipitation as a front comes through. Actually, it's a series of fronts. First one comes through, but you'll really notice the difference once the second one comes through. And boy, I tell you what, by the second part of the weekend, Sunday, we're not going to get out of the 30s for daytime high temperatures. Extended forecast looking like this, and what we can expect over the next couple of days, we have the rain, got the showers at times. It'll be heavy. We got a little bit of break in between, but on a mild side. 62 degrees, and then in the 40s as we go into our Friday and Saturday, lower 40s at best. And then after that, we won't get out of the 30s as we go into our Sunday and Monday, and then only in the lower 40s going into the middle part of next week. Our daytime Pennsylvania lottery numbers, the pick 270, the pick 3 672, and the pick 4 7740. Pick 5 numbers 90271, and the treasure hunt numbers 6, 13, 20, 23, and 27. Stick around, we'll have more for you coming up after the break.
There is something new to look for at your local SureSave supermarket. And quite frankly, when it comes to quality and price for your food, it's the best yet. The best yet means hundreds of items packaged at the peak of perfection and priced for the family budget. Look for the best yet label at your locally owned SureSave supermarket. When you see it, be assured of the great taste at a great price whenever you need it. From canned to fresh to frozen, for quality products at a better price, the best yet, now at your local SureSave supermarket.
If you haven't found the perfect fishing getaway, you haven't been to Captain's Cove. Located on Henderson Harbor in upstate New York, Captain's Cove offers a variety of accommodations to please just about anyone. The motel, also located on the harbor, offers a magnificent view. Enjoy free morning coffee, air-conditioned rooms, cable TV, and HBO. The cottage can accommodate up to 8 people with 3 bedrooms, a complete kitchen, washer-dryer, 2 full baths, air conditioning, an outside grill, and picnic table. Call us today for rates and information at 1-800-824-FISH.
Tickets are now on sale for the annual Sounds of the Season concert at the Alice C. Wiltsey Performing Arts Center in Hazleton. Ring in the holidays with performances by the Hazleton Philharmonic Orchestra under the direction of Robert Lagana and the Freeland Community Choir under the direction of Jackie Wetzel. The audience will be invited to join in the singing of traditional holiday music along with full orchestra and chorus. Advance tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for children. Sounds of the Season is brought to you by these businesses.
School districts across our area are now trying to figure out what the next step is while Harrisburg still figures out the state's budget. Our Julie Stefanovich has more.
Hazleton Area School District's business manager Tony Reba asked school board members to consider approving a line of credit for about $31 million at its November 23rd meeting. The line of credit is to get the district through the state's budget stalemate, which has been going on since July 1st. Reba and Assistant Business Manager Robert Krasansky reviewed back loan proposals and found that First National Bank in Hazleton offers the best offer for the district. Reba believes if a budget is signed this week, it could take until sometime in December for funds to flow to Hazleton. The loan has an interest rate of 1.6% and encompasses an upfront and non-refundable fee of $2,500 even if the borrowed funds are used. That amount worries some board members like Robbie Wallace and Jared O'Donnell. Other districts in our area have cut on spending and have slowed payments to charter schools. Both Mahanoy area and North Schuylkill have done that, and North Schuylkill has stopped payment for the state's share of the public school employees' retirement system. The Shenandoah Valley School District has not looked into borrowing just yet, and the same goes for Tamaqua Area School District. Tamaqua superintendent said that they are okay with money until March of 2017. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Thank you, Julie. Coming up next, Eric DeBardinas is in with sports here on WYLN. Stay tuned.
Christmas is closer than you think, and on Saturday, November 21st, you can see the fabulous Wilkes-Barre Christmas Parade live right here on WYLN TV 35. The parade coverage starts at 3 p.m. and will be hosted by some of WYLN's on-air personalities, featuring several Wilkes-Barre officials and, of course, Santa's arrival. It's Northeastern Pennsylvania's biggest Christmas parade, and you can see it live Saturday, November 21st on WYLN TV 35.
WYLN is proud to announce a huge technical upgrade to our channels that will bring a better digital picture and expanded coverage area to viewers all over northeastern and central Pennsylvania. In addition to channel 35.1 in Hazleton, you can watch a crystal clear picture in Berwick and Columbia County on channel 47.1 and in East Stroudsburg on channel 24.1. And we're proud to announce Pennsylvania's newest TV station, channel 9.1 in Williamsport, serving Lycoming, Montour, Northumberland, and Union counties. Now more than ever, WYLN is your local network.
Just over 365 days ago, Joe Maddon offered the media a shot and a beer to celebrate his introductory press conference as manager of the Cubs. Hazleton Way, he called it. Tuesday, the media gave the Hazleton native a reason to celebrate. Madden was selected as the National League Manager of the Year following his first season in Chicago after guiding the Cubs to a much-improved 97-65 record and an NLCS berth. This is the third Manager of the Year nod for the 61-year-old after picking up the award twice with the Tampa Bay Rays.
Well, you know, it kind of is reminiscent of the first one. The fact that we here with the Rays kind of came out of nowhere and eventually made it to the World Series. An untested group, never really won before. 70 wins was like kind of a benchmark of success at that point, early or low 70s. And to go to the Cubs this year, pretty much under the same set of circumstances, low number of wins in the previous year or years, and then all of a sudden approaching 97. I mean, that's what's I mean, when I really want to think about something more obvious, the number is really crazy, 97. So it really is more reminiscent of the 2008 Rays and the 2015 Cubs.
Crestwood Field Hockey held a 2-0 lead with 13:52 to play in the state semifinals, and uncharacteristically, they couldn't hang on, ending their year before the state title game for the first time since 2011. The loss stings, but this group is an unforgettable one that won't be defined by one game.
We have to be proud of what we did because we accomplished a lot. I mean, even though it ended like this isn't what we had in mind for an ending. But, I mean, the girls did have an undefeated season, and so what we did accomplish, we can't forget that. And we can't forget all the wins that we did have. Yeah, we told them that they've created a legacy here, and no one can take that away, what they did. I mean, they've gone to the state title game 3 times since they've been freshmen, and no one can take that away. One loss isn't going to negate all of the stuff that they did do and all the wins they did have.
Wyoming Valley West football enters Week 12 with a perfect record. They don't have to be perfect for 48 minutes to stay that way, but must be pretty close in the Quad A semis this Friday against Liberty. So the focus for the Spartans is even greater.
Yeah, I think that there's a little bit of added focus and intensity and the way that the guys are wired in. They know that they can't make any major mistakes at a point in time like this against great teams and great competition. So every week's going to get harder and harder. You know, we have a great team coming in here in Liberty this week. So it's just taking care of all the little things, and that comes with the preparation.
More on the Spartans matchup in the semifinals with Liberty tonight on Late Edition Sports. Plus, hear from Penn State football as they prepare for Senior Day and 12th-ranked Michigan. But next, Joe Garbacik is in with a final look at the forecast. Stay tuned.
For over 25 years, Whitetail Preserve Shooting Range, 118 Boulevard Road, Bloomsburg, has provided professionally designed skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields. All stations are handicapped accessible with resident NRA certified shooting instructors on site. There are packages available to fit anyone's budget, restaurant and catering on site. Our facility is also available for weddings, business meetings, bachelor and private parties. Call 570-384-2314.
On the next Warrior Summit Outdoors, I think about warriors of days gone by and how they recovered from combat in the great outdoors. And as part of looking back into history, I'm going to visit the manufacturer of an old-fashioned rifle, the muzzle-loaded flintlock. History can teach a lot, and we'll be learning on the next Warrior Summit Outdoors.
Well, not a whole heck of a lot shaking on across our area. Things going pretty good temperature-wise, but you know what? It's going to get much cooler as we go into the next couple of days going into this upcoming weekend. It's going to get downright cold. Temperatures in the 30s for daytime highs. That pretty much is about it. And then we're back up into the 40s as we're going into early next week.
All right, so Saturday it looks like it is still not
should
raining.
Be dry, but chill.
42 degrees,
yeah.
Which means on Public Square it's going to feel 30 degrees.
Well, you get some of that wind come through, but
yeah.
I think
we've had worse
last year.
parades
yeah,
like that. You know,
pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much, but it is a great parade to head up to. So if you're in the area or if you want to check out a wonderful Christmas parade, make sure you check out Wilkes-Barre's Christmas Parade this Saturday, November 21st. Parade kicks off at 3 o'clock. And of course, that Christmas tree lighting with Santa himself Watch it right here live on WYLN. Have a good night, everyone.